Hey, y'all hold the phone for a little bit. You just a little bit. Cause instead of like, how I feel of the lie, haven't caught up yet. And it's evening at 7 o'clock, but I will make that announcement later on. But yeah, migraine is not gonna win. Normally, um, I'll continue to slow myself down. And yes, rest of course is necessary, but you can't let it take over your life. So, and I push myself for other duties, right? I push myself for other duties. So today I decided to push myself for me. I push myself for me today and get out here and walk instead of being afraid, saying, "Oh, I can't go out here and walk because I'm not feeling my best." Or, I don't know if I should chance it. That chance it going, doing all my other duties. I chance it, taking everybody where they need to go, or I chance it, running errands or just what have you. My normal duties, I chance it then. So why not chance it for myself, right? Why not step out on faith for myself? And that's what I'm doing. I'm stepping out on faith for myself. I'm doing something that needs to be done for me. And who knows? I may feel better after the walk, right? Feel better. So I'm gonna get out here and walk. And I may stay in the neighborhood today, but I'm still gonna get out here and walk. And I said I was gonna take this thing back, but I still haven't sent it back yet. It's probably too late. By the time I check my I need to check my Amazon think account. So I probably waited too late, which I do that a lot. I wait too late to send something back. And yeah, that's me, not wanting to, and I hate to say not wanting to hurt their feelings or not want to just deal with the whole return process. But if something's not working for you, it's not working for you. And that's in life in general. I like the way the Lord's taking this conversation, but that's life in general. Something is not working for you. A relationship is not working for you. A job is not working for you. Friendship is not working for you. A project is not working for you. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. Something's not working for you, then it's time. Good morning. All right. If something is not working for you, it's time to move on. Yeah, that's a message for somebody. It is time to move on. It's time to take steps in the right direction, the next direction that is for you. Because everything ain't for everybody. Everything ain't for everybody. One thing might be good for one, might not be good for the other. So if something is not sitting right with you in your spirit, something does not feel good to you. And yes, I know you're gonna have some good and bad, experiences and everything, but you know in your heart of heart that something ain't for you, then don't hold on to it. Don't hold on to it. Let it go. It's not for you. It's not for you. So yeah, let that sit with you for a minute. As my sister Angel Wright says, sit with you for a minute, sis. But yeah, let that sit with you for a minute. Because if something's not right for you, then and you holding on to it, it's not doing anybody any justice at all. It's not doing anybody any justice at all. You're providing a disservice to yourself as well as the other individual product or whatever, what have you. You're providing a disservice. And God has us on this earth to uplift and serve, right? To serve one another. So If you're not serving well, don't serve at all. Just plain and simple. If you're not serving well, if you're not serving with intention, if you're not serving with your whole heart, don't serve at all because it's not genuine. It is not genuine. And that kind of serving is not going to help anybody because you're going to get, you know, frustrated and angry, upset, and all the things, right? So you're not helping nobody with that kind of thinking at all. I'm going this way. But yeah, you're not helping anybody with that kind of serving. So yeah, serve well. Make it an intention to serve well, to serve with your whole heart. Make it an intention. Don't ever think that you're too big to serve, that you're too high and mighty to serve. Jesus served, right? You talk about it in the Bible, how he took care of people, how he washed, the feet, and how he, made sure you had something to eat and drink. He served. He served, right? All right, I hear a dog barking. He served. So who are you that you can't be a servant, right? You can be a servant and a leader at the same time. Servant leadership, right? They go hand in hand. And I always had the servant part down pat, but that leadership part, kind of snuck up on me. Like, what? Who leading who? What? Ah, that not me. Ain't leading nobody nowhere. Where I'm leading them to, But they go hand in hand. A good leader is going to serve the people that are following. I won't say underneath because I don't like that. Doesn't fit. This doesn't fit right to me. Nobody's underneath anyone. But a good leader serves well. A good leader serves their constituents, right? So think about that when you're calling yourself a leader, or if you're in a position of leadership, whether it's through your employer, your occupation, or I bet they're doing some work. Hope it ain't not gonna be too loud. But whether you're leading from like I said, you're in your occupation or in your calling, in your business, lead from a place of servantship. I might be making up a word, but lead from a place of serving. That's what we all need to do. Lead from a place of serving, right? Sit at the same table with those who you're leading, eat with them, drink with them, spend time with them, get to know them, commune with them, commune with one another. That's what a lot of people don't do. They put themselves above others. And but that he didn't let me know he walking behind y'all. I know y'all probably saw that quicker than I did. Like, sir. But yeah, thank you, Lord, right? But but yeah, lead, spend time with. It's gonna be very. I don't even know if I want to go down there, but they are too loud that truck. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around. Y'all can kind of see that. I'm gonna go back this other way. But yeah, lead from a place of serving. But they say you catch more flies with honey, you know, or y'all know the saying. But lead from a place of serving. That's where you'll get the best. I don't say reward. Yeah, I say reward because reward does not necessarily mean financial or whatever. God gives us rewards, right? He gives us our salvation. That's the ultimate reward, right? He provides a roof over our head, food in our bodies. Those are rewards, believe it or not, because some people don't have those rewards. Some countries they don't have them. A lot of people talk about America and all the stuff going on with the Europeans coming over here for the FIFA World Cup. and talking about all the luxuries that we have over here with the food and beverages and things like that. Everybody don't have it, so I consider that a reward. It's a reward. I mean, everybody should have it, and of course, that's a whole other story. But look at your rewards. Look at your rewards. Look at your rewards. And even with me and this walking, my reward will come. Whether it's just keeping my body in shape, keeping me healthy, or shedding off a few pounds. That's a good reward. But yeah, there are rewards in taking care of yourself. There are rewards in self care, looking out for your mental health, your physical health. And I knew I needed to go ahead and get back out here because my life is stressful. My life is stressful. When you're caring for everyone, it's stressful. Whether you do it from a place of servancy or whether you just doing it out of obligation, either way, it's stressful. Some people do caregiving as a actual occupation. It's either way, it's stressful. I've been in jobs where I worked in group homes with the youth in group homes and things like that. I was still serving, right? It was just my occupation, and it still be stressful. So either way, it's stressful. That's why you have to have outlets. Yes, writing is one, but this here is good. Talking to y'all is good. You have to get out, get your exercise, get the endorphins going. Get the endorphins going to help your brain cells, all that thing. I ain't no scientist or no doctor, but y'all get what I'm saying. Just get out and clear your head. And sometimes I have to just get out and clear my head. So today I was like, you know what, Deborah, go ahead and try to get out there. I ain't been out here and walked in probably about a good week that I've been out here. So I said, Deborah, I see, shout out to Aretha Williams Copeland. Shout out to she's on Facebook. Shout out to my friends over on YouTube, Motivated to Soar, Miss Dee Dee, and my Marina Latrina, Boss Lady Denise, um, Pitts Life Camille, all y'all. Y'all keeping me motivated, believe it or not. I was like, Deborah, you got to get back up there. You got to get back out there and walk. Even if it ain't but 15, 20 minutes, you got to get back out there and walk. And that's what I did. Even y'all that are doing whether you're on the walking outside or on the treadmill, get out there and walk. Get outside and get your body moving. Get your body, and you serve. That's one way of serving yourself, right? Because how you gonna serve anybody if you can't serve yourself, right? You gotta serve yourself too. You gotta serve yourself, and that's what I'm doing. And I may put y'all on mute for a second. One of my neighbors, old friend of mine's like, walking. Hey, how you doing? Hold on. All right, yeah, I just wanted to, be respectful. But yeah, me and her been friends a long time. She lives on this street. But even like with my kids were in middle school, the bus stop was right down here. So we would always call us the bus stop women and the bus stop ladies or whatever. Because we would go to the bus stop with our kids, or her grandkids, of course. But we would all go to the bus stop with our kids. So, yeah, Been knowing her for a long time because I know my kids are grown now. But anyway, so and that's another thing. When people see your heart, that you have a good heart, they know you're a genuine, caring, loving person. That leaves a lasting impact on people. Leaves a lasting impression on people. And if that's any kind of legacy that I want to leave here, is that I made an impact. That my character alone, is welcoming to people. It shows people who I am. They can see that my character, that I have good character, that I'm a genuine good person, good-hearted person. I mean, yes, no one's perfect. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we shouldn't do. But you strive to be better. You strive not to do those things. You strive to keep going, to keep growing, like my porch, still I bloom. You strive to keep blooming, to keep growing. That's what we should be focusing on doing. Striving to keep going. That's what it's about. Don't, I talk a lot about not allowing yourself to be stagnant, right? And it can easily happen, especially, if you're battling depression or just coming out of depression or circumstances happening in your life where it seems like you're standing still. Don't allow yourself to be stagnant. Reinvent yourself, reinvent the wheel. You know, things change with your finances, your employer, your transportation, or whatever, living arrangements, whatever. Find another way around. Find another. A lot of people always talk about how I see things through rose-colored glasses because I like to see the positive. I mean, yeah, you can't ignore the bad, of course, obviously, but look for the positive. Look for the positive in things. That's what we should be doing. Looking for the positive. And that's what I'm doing. I'm always looking for the positive. And in looking for the positive, create your own. If you don't see something a need that needs to be met, if you don't see it being met, whether it's in your personal life, your community, however, like I said, especially we're talking about entrepreneurship right now, career-wise. If you see something, a need that's not being met in your community, meet that need then. It's simple as that. Meet the need. Figure out what you need to do, step out on faith, and meet the need. Which brings me to the Author Expo, the Our Words Matter Authors Expo. I saw a need not being met. Well, I saw several, but we started, of course, with the school in Miami where they had to sign the permissions, parents had to sign the permission slip for the children to be able to read a book by an African American author. And then seeing that and praying, asking the Lord, what could I do? And researching and realized there was nothing in this area that was really promoting Black authors of color. And it just didn't sit right with me either. So I created one. There you go. I saw a need that wasn't being met in this area. And I set a plan to serve that need, to serve the people, right? And that's where the expo came from. So yeah, this expo, it ain't just Deborah, it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. It's about preserving the art of African Americans writing books and publishing their own books. You know what I'm saying? Getting our words out there to the community. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Getting the words out there into the community. Where other words they would just sit online or just sit in a box in your house or whatever. No. Let the people know that we have written books about our culture, written books about different things in our lives, science fiction. But from our point of view. From our point of view. And our point of view is just as important as any others. And I'm not downing other author expos. I've participated in plenty of them. But the shortage is in, or the, let's see the right word. I won't say the shortage or the deficit, but the lack of or the trying to get rid of the African American art, African American writing. That has to change. That is what has to change. And it's not going to change on its own. We have to get up and do something. That brings me back to my point. Get up and move. You have to do something. You have to get up and do something, right? So that's what this expo is all about. Getting up and doing something. Getting our words out there to people who otherwise wouldn't even know it was available. You know, so many people have come to the Author Expo, met local authors, met out of town authors, got new books, authors met new readers. It's a community that we're building. Hello, it's a community that we're building. The All Words Matter brand, if you will, it's a community. It's not just me, it's a community we're building. So I would love your support. Whether you would like to sponsor the expo, whether you want to sign up if you haven't already, because we do have several authors already signed up and other businesses as well. I'll be giving more shout outs soon, and you'll be seeing the featured author videos and sponsorship videos coming out soon in the coming months. Already getting them in order and ready. Um, but yes, come out, support, learn. You never know what you're going to see. You know what you're going to find. A lot of good reads, a lot of good authors and poets and business owners. So yes, we need this as a community. We need this as a community. So I hope something that I said today resonated with someone. And I know I talked about a few different topics, of course. But it all in all, get up, move, do something. Get up, move, and do something. That's it. This has been your walking heel today with Deborah Jefferson. And yes, this is a Thursday. I'm gonna do the walking heels as much as I possibly can, but I did push myself today, and I'm glad that I did get out here and push myself. And I think I've had it enough. So like I said, I tried it, with the weather, with the humidity, because it's not real hot, but it's just real humid. So that also doesn't work good with me. But I didn't give up today. I got out there and I got up and I did something. I got up and I moved. So thank y'all for walking with me for a few minutes, and I appreciate you. Anything that I said here, I'll let me know if you have any questions. I will be posting the link in the comments as soon as I get back in the house. And yeah, I will talk to y'all later. All right.